Yo, what up? It's your boy. Last year we did a video on all the stupid stuff that the vendors gave us at CES. This year, turning into a Hypebeast. Probably shouldn't do that too hard. And one of the things you need to know is that it just got real. Is that what it says? Hey everyone, today we're going to do something a bit special and go through all the stupid stuff that manufacturers gave us for CES 2019. Some of it's pretty cool though. For example, this genuine Las Vegas pen from Bitwit Kyle. And we also have stuff from all of the show floor booths. And frankly, we need to get rid of some of it before going home because this would not fit in our luggage. So we're going to open it here and cull the good and the bad and rate each vendor based on their swag that they gave us, I guess. Before that, this video is brought to you by the Open Bench Table, a lightweight and ultra-portable test bench built with high-quality anodized aluminum and with a modular approach to design. The Open Bench Table is easy to collapse, store, and assemble to test different parts, and is one of the test benches that we use in the GN Labs. The Open Bench Table contains everything you need to test PC builds and configurations, and it's available in silver, black, red, and a mini ITX version. Learn more at the link in the description below. First up, this comes from Kyle. He doesn't really count, but it's the best thing we got here. It's from Bitwit or Nitwit. We all did horribly because it was the last day of the show and everybody was sleep deprived and starving by the time we got to do the competition. I think Azrock wins the award for the biggest bag and also the least attentive booth out of all of the ones that we visited. So I'm just gonna All right, so there's a lot of bags, and we need to get rid of them. Linus gave us some of his cable ties at the Corsair Suite. So another YouTuber, doesn't quite count, but he did pass them off to us while he was there. Technically, I think Colton was the one who saw us. We got mouse pads from Deepcool, and Deepcool had some pretty interesting products this year, like the Assassin 3 and the Captain 240 Pro, which we have coverage of those online separately. Their mousepad says 2019, piggy bank exclamation point, make money and go forward. So we have, I think 4 of these. I'll just, hang on one second. Just right there so it can make it home safely. Next one up is Lucky the flash drive. Lucky is the Msi Dragon that MSI has invested great time into over the last couple of years. It's become a bit of a character of theirs, and it's actually a pretty decent quality like rubber toy, except it's got its underwear hanging off at the bottom there. But that's because in order to access the flash drive, you have to behead Lucky. So to quote Keegan from earlier, it's a bit morbid and a little bit disturbing. And I don't know if MSI is trying to send us a message or not by giving us one of these, but you do have to kill Lucky to get the drive out. And then I think, does his head come all the way off? You can also skin Lucky. So that's just kind of disturbing. All right. Although I will say the quality of the print and the rubber is quite high. Perhaps MSI should look into making toys as well. Maybe not for children though, if they're going to do it that way. Next one. The EVGA new audio. This is actually not junk that vendors gave us. This is a review product, but it ends up on the list because they put it in a backpack and we opened it and this was in it. But we have maybe some footage of this. It's an audio. It's a sound card from EVGA, and we have, I don't know. We might try and review it. We don't really do too much with audio, so it'd require a lot of effort on our end to learn how to test it properly. But either way, if you saw our tour in Taipei of EVGA CEO's audio room, I think that was kind of the inspiration to make this, because he's a complete audiophile and admits it openly and has a whole lot of high-end audio equipment. So they're going to try and get into the space. So that will go over there somewhere it doesn't get mixed in with the Deepcool prize that we are treasuring. What is that one?
It's a postcard from Discovery Channel on MSI.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Never Stop Being Creative from MSI, partnered with Discovery Channel for some reason. Our creativity leads us to discover the universe. I guess, I mean, the universe is ultimately heat, and MSI has discovered some pretty creative ways to encounter that in the past. Don't stop being... Okay. Next one, also from MSI, is Lucky the Dragon in a bigger form. And this got to us eventually after FedEx figured out that we exist. They sent some of these for the holidays, I think, and we never got them. But they've given us some more now, so we can have some Lucky the Dragons. There you go. Stoic with that light. So we've got a Lucky the Dragon phone holder. So these are actually, once again, really not bad quality, just also completely distant from the brand. We have 3 of these here, and I think we have 4 of them at home. So I'm not really sure what to do with these, but that's empty. Thanks for arranging this, Keegan. I'm just kidding, we're not throwing all of the Luckies out. I'll try and figure out how we can use 7 of them. We've done enough MSI for a little bit. We have some ASRock stuff. What are these? These are brochures?
I think they printed their website into pamphlets.
We have some codes of the Division 2. Is this from AMD?
Yeah.
Did they give them to us, or you pick them up at the booth?
Yeah, he gave them to us.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
So these are codes from AMD for the Division 2. And where's my Bitwit pen? There's scratch to reveal the code. I think this has to be redeemed basically right away, so don't delay on this one. If you want it, here you go. PCMZV55JR, I think E, maybe F, SM4AM9. I don't know where you have to redeem it, but presumably somewhere. AMDrewards.com/items, maybe? I don't know. Good luck. That's all yours, though, if you want it. I guess we'll use the others for maybe test benches or something. Next up is Gigabyte. Gigabyte gave us a couple of things. One of them is a business card holder, which looks very nice. So we're going to just migrate Keegan's business cards over to here. Just expecting worse than that. Out of the BMW M series card holder and into something classier. So I think... just go. Okay. All right, and there it is. Closes very nicely.
Thanks, boss.
There you go. Gigabyte also gave us this thing, which is it's actually a cool item on the list. So this is a motherboard LED thing that requires batteries that we don't have. Everyone really appreciates the gift. Thank you, Gigabyte. This one's kind of cool. It'll probably go on the set background. It's an acrylic sheet with a motherboard outline on it, and it lights up RGB LEDs, but we don't have batteries here. So pretty cool, and makes up for the business card holder. We also got hats. Last year we got a hat from Pixio that we were, well, I will show what it looked like. But we had a hat from Pixio. This time we have some Phantom Gaming hats. Oh, they went hardcore. That's probably not that cheap to do. It says ASRock all over the inside. So, ASRock Phantom Gaming everywhere. And these are, I believe, referred to as dad hats because of the way the strap works. So, we got another one. You want it?
Yeah.
Well, fuck you, it's mine. The next one is from Roman, aka Der Bauer. So Thermal Grizzly's working on a new product, and this is the container for it. We have a separate video with him that might be live by now. And this is I think it's called Carbonaut, that basically feels like a microfiber cloth. It's pretty fragile, but you cut this to size, or it's going to be pre-cut to size by the time he makes has the retail product. But this thing's supposed to be a sort of lower performance versus thermal paste, but higher performance versus, in theory, the graphite thermal pads, something that can last for a long time. So it's an endurance product as opposed to a performance product, and doesn't really have a curing time like the pastes do. So this is actually pretty cool, and something we will be testing shortly, sometime after the show, because this is supposed to be a real product coming to market for like under $10 or at least under 10 euros on average. It's just a question of how does it do versus the existing pads that I think Linus's team reviewed last year or 2 years ago at this point. So fans, this is from Inwin, the Crown AC140 high static pressure fan. Have not used this, not too familiar with it, but they had a Crown fan at Computex previously, and here's the, I guess, the final version of the product. So AC140 for this one. They gave us 4 of them. We can actually use these for testing or for test benches, things like that. So this one is one that will get use. It's got cable hookups on the end here, end of the frame. This is a T-set, so this is from Deepcool as well. This is actually kind of cool. God damn it. So this is actually pretty nice. It says personal tailor by, I know enough that I can read the word T. So it is in fact T, and it comes from Deepcool. I think Keegan's probably taking this home. And that's what's in it. Do you know anything about this?
Yeah. Just some teas.
Thanks. Anyway, there's the tea kit. So this is kind of cool and one of the better things we got, and it's consumable, so it can be gotten rid of when it's done with. And I believe this one is going to Keegan. So, all right, I'm gonna call it there. We have some hoodies from Cooler Masters from Thermal Take. We have some shirts. Most of this stuff will probably be going home, and then we'll sort through it. But some of the marketing materials will probably stay behind. So, I mean, as last year, of course, no disrespect to the manufacturers. Actually, most of them did mention this video to me when they were handing us the stuff, saying things like, this can make it in your stupid shit that manufacturers gave us video. Direct quote from at least 2 people at the show this year. So they're aware of what happens. It's in good spirit, and some of this is actually pretty useful and functional. For example, other than the Unicorn pen, there's also fans, an audio card that will be used for review, and then probably, you got to find something else to do if you watched it to this point, because this was not that entertaining. So I'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. Goodbye.